Not teaching people to win speaking competitions. We're not speaking to check your ums and your ahs. The speaker feedback you get is how many people signed up. Conversion rates, sales optimization. Only thing AI cannot do for you in the future is to empower the audience to move to action. Change of mind, change of behavior, change of thought, change of perceptions, change of feeling, change of state.
What made you go into this particular space? Like what made this new product become present and go, here, this is the answer? How did it come
Well,
about?
when I created this, well, there wasn't AI. It wasn't a thing. But thank God I did, because that's the only, when you think about it, a few hundred years from now, 10 years from now, even 3 years from now, AI does everything. The classic joke, like the factories of the future will have 2 employees, a man and a dog. Simple. So the man's job is to feed the dog, and the dog's job is to make sure the man doesn't touch the machines. So, I mean, speaking is the only thing AI can't do for you. Now, it can write your talk for you, which is a bad idea. I had a guy once come to me and he says, "Hey man, I got this thing. I'm booked on an AI summit, and I had AI write my talk for me. It's going to be great." 15 minutes later was I'm sure glad I spoke with Sly. But it can write your talk for you. It can do your research for you. It can film you with multiple angles, do the editing, the captions, and the clip, broadcast you from an avatar in the metaverse with different platforms and translate in real time. But it can't put your pants on in the morning, walk on stage, and deliver that pitch with a straight face, though. So the only thing AI can't do for you is the speaking part. Now, if you have informational speaking, if you recall, I called the thing the Transformational Speaking Academy. Now, you're already game over. If the only purpose of your talk or making noise with your face, I just dumb it down, people. I'm not teaching people to win speaking competitions. We're not speaking to, check your ums and your ahs. The speaker feedback you get is how many people signed up. Like, that's the feedback you're looking for, okay? Conversion rates, sales optimization. So if the purpose of your talk is to deliver information, you're already hosed. Hey, Wayne, have you heard of Hey Gen?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
you're done. Finished. Thanks, Bernie. You're done. So it's already speaks better than anyone. The background is perfect. The sound is perfect. There's no delay. AI can do the research and deliver. If you know the classic joke, hey, you're reading from the slides. If all you're doing is reading from the slides or reading a text of some sort, and the purpose is to deliver the information, you're already host. Only thing AI cannot do for you in the future is if the purpose of your talk is to empower the audience to move to action. You want to create or spark or foster or nurture or amplify a transformation. They were like this, they thought like this, they felt like that. Then you made noise with your face, also known as public speaking, in front of other humans, and now they had a change internally, change of mind, change of behavior, change of thought, change of perceptions, change of feeling, change of state, and now there's thinking, feeling, doing something else. So you want them to click, vote, download, swipe, stop polluting the ocean, or whatever you want people to do. That's called transformational speaking. And that's one thing AI can do for you, because that includes feedback loops. You need to feel the audience, watch them. And if you're busy performing a memorization act like non-natural speakers, well, you can't be present to the audience because you're busy memorizing your role with your word memory palaces and stuff. And for those who like, yeah, easy for you to say, weird guy with a funny accent because you're French. I used to be a chronic stutterer. Wayne knows this. We spoke to Bernie last time as well. So the question is, how do you go from a chronic stutterer that cannot even ask his mom for salt at the dinner table to coaching international keynote speakers, TV hosts, and national trainers, and having people create six-figure days from the stage? That's where we get into story selling secrets. So if you don't fix the story you got in your head going on about what's possible for you, who you are, what you are, why you are, where you are, and what's the intent of your business. If you don't change the story you got going on in your head, it influences the story you say with your face, which then influences the story the audience has about you, your products, and services. And the only way you can change the story that the audience has about you, yourself, and your products is by changing the story you tell them. And the only way you can change the story you tell them is by first changing the story you tell yourself about yourself. But that's kind of why I did this. But AI was not there when I started. It was just it's just the most important skill in the business world. It's the invisible layer of the business world. It was important 2,000 years ago. It will be important 2,000 years from now. And since I got the whole used to be a chronic stutterer thing, and I'm used to coaching coaches, speaking to speakers, and training trainers, it's just a natural unfoldment of putting my skills together and helping people level up their business, pretty much.